And welcome back to Who Would Win. We are just on Who Would Win right now. Let's see, who do we have right here? Faison? Faison? Ask the question, who would win a fight? Hellboy versus Etrigan. Now, I was actually going to do Shadow the Hedgehog versus Jake Long, because you had suggested that, until I quickly realized I had already done that one. So we're doing Hellboy versus Etrigan, the demon. Now, Hellboy, I've done Hellboy several times on the channel right now. He actually is half human, half demon. He is son of the fallen one. He is basically the instrument of Doomsday, more or less. His hand is the right hand of Doom. That's why it's as big as it is. It's actually a key. It itself is indestructible. He is not, so you can remove it by cutting off his hand. But Hellboy is a demon, or at least at the very. By all accounts, he looks demonic, but he's half demon, basically. But he goes around, hunting supernatural things, fighting for humanity's sake. He's armed usually with at least his with a giant F-off gun that is capable of firing multiple rounds of different things, including it's all ammunition, it's all weapons, but it can have just standard ammunition with like holy shavings, water, silver safe, that kind of stuff, or it can be like specialty items like a phosphorus round, things along those lines. He has a rosary that he keeps on him all basically because he is Catholic, thanks to his father's upbringing, thanks to his upbringing through his father. I'm trying to believe what else he has here. He's fluent in several languages. He's also capable of has knowledge of the occult, which is very important. Capable of things like resurrection. Capable of exorcisms as well. So he's not without knowledge of the sorry puppy. And so he's not without knowledge in certain fields and aspects. Then of course you have his durability and physical strength to take into account. Durability wise, he can take I believe he can take some small arms fire, but anything higher than maybe a 9mm it's just more or less going to bounce off him. The skin's pretty dense. He does also have an enhanced healing ability, but it's it's not like Wolverine level healing. It's just he'll recover ultimately. He's not much faster than your average guy. In fact, he's pretty awkward in terms of his speed. Strength-wise, though, he's pretty strong. Hellboy's not like Hulk levels by any stretch of the mean, but he is superhuman in terms of his strength. And more it's varying in terms of what the writing, but he can be a couple times stronger than your average human, to being able to lift the car over his head, things along those lines, duke it out with giants, all that. Lift giant ass 30-foot swords that probably weigh 1,000 pounds or so, and just cut an individual in half. So he is certainly physically abled. So Etrigan the Demon, also known as Jason Blood, is thousands of years old. He was cursed, but age-wise, the demon itself is a demon. Basically, Jason Blood, it was bound to Etrigan the Demon is Prince of Hell, and who was bound to Jason Blood. They have walked the earth and the depths of hell together as both comrades and enemies for over a millennia. So, Etrigan is God knows how old, but Jason Blood himself is over 1,000 years old. To become, it's the famous quote, "Gone, the former man, rise the demon Etrigan." I love that. Wow, that line's awesome. Now, as Etrigan the Demon, he has demonic physiology and is much more powerful than your regular demon, being more or less immortal, unless you use holy items or things along those lines, him being a demon, obviously. Superhuman strength, he was able to go toe-to-toe with Lobo, and his strength is great enough that he's able to punch Superman into orbit. Note that because his abilities are demonic and magic in nature, he is an individual that Superman has trouble fighting. Because Superman has no, special immunities to magic like every other thing he has immunities to. His durability, he actually gains his demonic nature. Gains pleasure from physical pain. So you hurt him, he'll basically get aroused. Very weird. Enhanced senses, all his senses are is able to sense evil and supernatural. Acute sense of smell. Enhanced hearing, super leaping, claws. Strong enough to able to hurt Superman due to magical nature. Hellfire projection, which is very important. Should note, before we go any further, Hellboy is fireproof, so there's that. Magic, he has a high command of magic. His natural mystical abilities, due to his demonic physiology, as well as magical instructions from Bela and empowerment from Merlin. So his magical abilities include, but are probably not limited to, demonic bargaining. It has displayed some examples of wish fulfillment for something in return. Precognition. Retrocognition can enter and observe past events in real time but cannot be seen nor interact with the time illusion. That's interesting. I didn't know about that. Teleportation, summoning, can summon other demons from hell. Eldritch Blast. Projectiles have penetrated Merlin's defenses in weakened state. Necromancy can raise the dead. Pyrokinesis, create flames to act, a flame figure to act as a decoy. Geokinesis, huge explosive shockwaves tearing up the ground and culminating in huge eruptions. He encased Merlin Earth and has liquefied the rock floor, or a rock floor, solidifying it again to trap Lobo. Aerokinesis, strong gusts of wind. Photokinesis, create a flash of blinding light for a temporary diversion. Spell of Tempest Frongit, can use this spell to send himself and others back in time, cannot, however, use it to cross through his own timeline. Interesting. Illusion casting, that's pretty self-explanatory. And energy projection, when overwhelmed by strength of numbers, he has displayed the ability to project a type of concussive explosion from his body. Other abilities include occultism, skilled fighter. He can trade blows with individuals like Wonder Woman, Superman, and Lobo. Equestrianism, he can ride horses. Driving, he can drive. Monstrous appearance, he basically is just scary. Singing, being a rhymer, bursting into song on several occasions seems natural. Whether or not he's a good singer has never been commented on, but he is a singer. Charismatic leadership, though vulnerabilities include idols and talismans. Blood is able to cause Etrigan pain from inside with an idol of an unknown fertility goddess. Crucifix causes severe pain on contact. The Hellboy carries one. Holy water, something that Hellboy's bullets probably would have. Hellboy burns his skin. He has endured baptism from less than pious televangelists. From a less than pious televangelist. Holy ground. However, a true holy ground is rare, especially in Gotham. Etrigan can easily desecrate a church. Summoning. He can be conjured by those with occult knowledge. And other magic he is susceptible to. Order and chaos. Fate was able to hurt Etrigan. That's Dr. Fate. Vulnerable to cold. Okay, that's interesting. Mortality fumes. Ugly Meg's vapors of mortality reduce Etrigan back to ancient blood. Transmutation has been turned to stone twice. And vulnerability to sound was overwhelmed by a specific high-pitched frequency. Interesting. His equipment actually does include the Philosopher's Stone and Etrigan's cloak. So these two fought. Who would win? Well, let's zoom into Hellboy. He's going after, hears about Jason Blood and Etrigan the Demon, and eventually does find them, and a fight ensues, which Etrigan is, because Etrigan only speaks in rhymes. I'm not going to even try to do dialogue for Etrigan right now. But, he's, amazed to find a demon. Like, you dare try to test me, brother, I will hurt you like no other. Yeah, well, milk, lemonade, buddy. And then just shoots Etrigan, who doesn't immediately think it would hurt. And because of the way Hellboy's bullets are designed, he gets shot with a holy mixture of shit. Ah! It was like, so down, he just blasts Hellboy with hellfire. Just gets thrown back. Hellboy, though, is fireproof. So he just, shakes it off and starts shooting at Etrigan. Etrigan's able to avoid most. Kitty puppy. She looks so cute. She's just like that. So, he still gets nicked by him. Hellboy reloads again, and it comes again. But this time, Etrigan's ready, so he fires the bullets again. But Etrigan just creates a giant maelstrom and just blasts him away. Creates a couple illusions to just annoy Hellboy. Just, damn it. Etrigan comes in and just smacks into Hellboy, so they start duking it out. Fortunately, Etrigan is clearly the physical superior in this fight between these two. Strong as durable Hellboy is, Lobo can go toe-to-toe. Etrigan could go toe-to-toe with Lobo and Superman. So, yeah, not the Not someone Hellboy can really go toe to toe in a fight with. But he is able to grab Etrigan's hand with his stone hand, and because it's indestructible, Etrigan can't break it, which gives Hellboy enough time to basically just grab him. He has his crucifix on him, which immediately starts to burn Etrigan's skin, which he immediately sees as like, and then basically just keeps holding on to him, though he's being thrown around, and then just takes the crucifix, like, as you know, he's about to just run. The Hellboy just shoves the crucifix down his throat. Just, he's now just burning up. Hellboy just starts to wail on him. Just boom, boom, boom. And then he basically tries to do something that I imagine he's capable of exorcisms on some level. We know he is. But he's trying to pull Etrigan out of Jason Blood, but Etrigan's too powerful a demon for that to work on. So he just whips Hellboy out. Hellboy then goes to his final round. He's like, all right, then. And finally he just coughs out. And then Hellboy just boom! Just smacks him again, clocks him. Gets 2 shots right in him. Etrigan's now in pain. But just as he's about to get the final blow, he gets shot. Or basically, what happens really is that Hellboy comes in again. Etrigan tries to do an energy projection. Hellboy's able to just duck underneath it real quick, and then just blows his head up, and Etrigan falls dead. We cut back to reality as the precognition has finally taken effect, as he sees what's about to happen, and then he basically just Hellboy ducks underneath it again. However, this time he uses some geokinesis to create a shockwave just as Hellboy's about to go, whoa! And then he finally grabs the gun out of Hellboy's hand, just crushes it, and then basically just uses the gust of wind to bring him down to the ground, just basically what he did in Merlin, sink it, encase him in earth, melt it, and solidify it again, just, and he's down to his head. So you are a worthy opponent, a demon. Demon. And you fought harder than you fought harder than any opponent before. And for this, I can't think of a rhyme right now. What's a word that rhymes with again? I have a demon. I was like, demon. I have fought demon and men. We will live to do this again. And then just walks away. Or disappears, teleports, and Hellboy's like, crap. Unfortunately, as tough as Hellboy is, Etrigan is just a demon on an entirely different level than Hellboy. Physically, he completely outmatches him. All of his abilities are just well beyond Hellboy's scope. Hellboy could but here's the thing. Because Hellboy isn't actually a true demon, he's half demon, and because he was raised Catholic, he uses holy-based weapons, like holy water, like blessed silver and things along those lines. He carries a crucifix on him, so he oddly enough does have things that could hurt Etrigan, and in the proper scenario, put him down. If he were to get a legitimate headshot and blow his head up with holy bullets, particularly the kind of bullets the size and make that Hellboy uses, in theory, despite the fact that Etrigan is technically immortal, he could put Etrigan down. He could theoretically send him back to hell. Problem is that Etrigan has too many abilities that would allow him to counteract whatever Hellboy throws at him. So I ultimately got to go Etrigan in this fight. I won't say 100%. I will go about 90%. There's a 10% chance I think Hellboy wins, but I'm going to go 90% Etrigan. I think that's the realistic scenario for this fight. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think Etrigan wins all the time, less of the time? Do you think Hellboy wins all the time, more the majority of the time? Let me know in the comments below. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Don't know why I went to this voice, but I did. I'm going to try to see Rocket Man tomorrow. Other than that, though, I have no video plans tomorrow. All I'm going to actually do is pre-record my videos for Wednesday. That's all I'm going to do. Because tomorrow I have a day off. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you folks next time.